Hello, so here is a nice problem. The question is, does there exist any continuous function from R to R that takes every values twice? That is, the inverse image of x, the order of the inverse image of x is 2 for all x belong to R. So the question is, does there exist any continuous function which takes every value twice? Now the function is taking every value twice, that means the function must be on 2, and also it is given that it is continuous. So does there exist such function? Now let's see the solution. So first of all, it is given that the function is continuous, is given, and since it is taking every values in R, that means the function is on 2. Now let me choose, and also it is taking every value twice. That means that there exists, let's say a or b are two real numbers such that f of a equal to f of b. Okay, now for all x belong to open interval a comma b, either the function is above this line joining f of a and f of b, or it is below the line joining a and b. That is, f of x is strictly greater than f of a, or it is strictly less than f of b. Otherwise it is not possible, because IVT, there will, since the function is continuous, and if there are points where the function is like greater than f of a, and there are some function for which the function is less than f of a, then there will be a point where the function will be, we will get a point where the function will be equal to f of a equal to f of b equal to f of c. So the condition of the equation will not be satisfied. So either the function is strictly greater than f of a, or it is strictly less than f of a. So without loss of generality, let me assume that function is strictly greater than f of a. Okay, now here you can see the figure. A or b are 2 points, and I am assuming that the function is strictly greater than f of a, like this. Also the function is continuous. And also one more thing, that if x is not in open interval a b, then the function cannot be above this line joining a and b, f of a and f of b, because or else we will get 3 points which having the same value. That means if x is not in the open interval a b, then the value of f of x must be less than f of a. Okay, like this. You can see the red line, and this dotted line which I have seen here is not possible. Now in AB the function is continuous. The supremum exists, right? Because we know that in a complex set supremum exists, and hence function is not on 2. Because if, first of all, you should think about this, why function is not on 2. But let me tell you the reason. Because you see, the function, the maximum value is attained here. So there are some points whose image is not possible. Pre-image is not possible. So the function is not on 2. So this is the idea, that first of all we will assume that there are 2 points where the function having same value. Then we will prove that in that interval the function will be either greater than f of a or either less than f of a. If it is greater than f of a, then outside that interval function will be less than f of a, and hence the function cannot be on 2, and so no such function exists. I hope you have understand the solution.